take their rightful place in the space and time of confusion, low self-worth, and hopelessness. The time has come to reclaim the power to change our situations from a state of despair to a state of contentment. Join me in the upcoming conversations at the Power Me sessions. I am Tami Mase, your host, and I will be taking you through a journey of self-awareness and ultimately a space of conquest, from a space of defeat to a space of success. It starts in your brain and it's all in your mind.
I am extremely invested in the empowerment and the upliftment of women, and it is my wish that through this Power Me journey, as a collective of the Womenity tribe, we will get together and realize and align our purpose to our power, the power of possibility, the power of opportunity, and the power endowed to us, and that we will take on our responsibility that was given to us at birth, that of being builders and nurturers. These past 2 years have shown us that life is indeed very short, and every move needs to be calculated, because timing is everything. Wrong timing can change your chances, and second chances are never guaranteed for you. So you need to be just the right person at the right time. And perfect timing, you can't just get perfect timing, it needs to be trained. For your intuition to be well trained, you need to do a lot of research. You need to be able to analyze the trends and focus so that you can focus on the future. This is my word of advice to everybody who wants to be starting and executing businesses in 2022. From the beginning, please just know how to get perfect timing, how to strike the chord right. You need to understand that along your way there will be blockers, there will be backers, there will be contributors. So you need to be able to work on any of these that can come your way. If you have backers, well and good for you. But if you have blockers, you need to know how to reduce that friction. Because if anything comes against your tide, it's bound to cause friction. Because you don't want to have an excuse of waiting for far too long and not executing your plans because you're waiting for the waves to calm down. That cannot be an excuse. You need to be able to navigate through so that you can be able to execute on time. You need to be on time, because still on the other side, if you execute a little too late, that will be bad timing for you and you might not make it. So you need to be able to flip your blockers so that there can be backers, and that would lead you to the right timing. So my message today is all about timing, nothing else. Just like musical instruments, you can have plenty of different ones, all playing differently. You have your string instruments, you have your pianos. They all have one thing in common. You know, whenever you need to play any of them, you need to be able to know how to play, to strike the notes, and you need to be able to strike them right. So your ideas are more like those musical notes. You need to know when to strike and how to strike, and how to find the perfect tune, and when to play, when to press each key. You know, that's about timing, basically. So you need to be in tune with your timing. And for you to be in tune, you need to be FAIR, F-A-I-R, focused. You need to align your vision. You need to follow your intuition, and you need to research your concept very well. And your concept must be in context. You can't just have a concept that's outside what is needed. Every business you execute, it has to be needed. It has to talk to a solution to a particular problem. And if it does not do that, there will never be the right timing for you. You need to be able to and to confront your blockers and convert them to backers, because that's what you need for you to execute on time. And in the right time, you need to have backers all the way. So that is my message. Be flexible enough, be willing to adapt and be willing to change when the circumstances are forcing you to, because the evolution of things, the revolution themselves, they can divert your attention and maybe take a little bit of more time for you to execute your vision. So you need to be able to adapt to those kind of changes, and you need to be able to influence your timing rather than wait for a perfect timing, because there will never be a perfect timing. You create that conducive environment for your eggs to hatch. You need to project, you need to focus, you need to be able to think from the future, and you need to be able to see what is coming from the future so you can be able to plan, because you don't want to plan and execute something that's becoming outdated. You don't want to waste your time and energies on something that is outdated. You need to think from the future so that when you strike or when you execute, then you know that is the perfect timing. Looking at the trends will help you to see the market, where the market is going, and to see what innovations are there. How can you perfect them? How can you be innovative and make them better? And you also need to understand that when you think of an idea, a million others are thinking of the same. So you need to come up with multiple solutions to that one problem so that you can find your uniqueness. Your idea must be unique. It must be needed. It must be on demand. You need to create all of that. And one more, remember that timing is everything. Do your sums right and calculate your move well. All the best for 2022. Never forget that timing is going to be your perfect ally in 2022.